Everyone, welcome to the channel, and in today's video we took the server pods and basically we took the pods details and I'm gonna discuss them with you, my opinion, what I'm thinking about them, but also I'm gonna do something for new players and free to play and guys, just came into the game and they're not figuring out about World Boss Ultimate. I'm getting messages into my social media, into my Discord, asking me about, why when I'm going against Call Obsidian, my Captain America is not doing damage at all, and I need a good leadership, or else I can't win him. This World Boss Ultimate need to use specific things. Like in Call Obsidian, you need to use energy damage characters without having any elemental damage, let's say. So I'm gonna say one by one the World Boss Ultimate and the World Boss Legend, what you should care about before start building a team for them. And before that, I'm gonna go through really fast the server pods, all the details, and what I'm thinking about myself about the new things we took. Before we go through that, guys, don't forget to subscribe and like the content. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, help me boost the YouTube algorithm and bring my content, in the top of the YouTube search. So let's go my face from the other side. Yes, hello to you. We're getting tier 4 Blue Dragon, as it seems. Kamala Khan is getting the tier 3. The other boy Sunbird is getting only the uniform. 3 uniforms, okay. Blast type, human, female, and why I like that, it's another blast type, we should get a speed type, etc, okay, yes, but if you think that they released human female character, and if you think that the only requirement in World Boss Legend at the moment that you couldn't find yourself a character was human female, there is no human female being able to level 80 or tier 4. That means the developers, in my opinion, looking at the requirements in World Boss Legend that they released like 3 years before, 2 years before, and they are saying, oh my god, what is this? If you want to win this, you have to have brilliant CTPs or tier 4, basically only brilliant CTPs. Okay, let's help these dudes there and releasing some characters that they need to release and do the challenges. They don't need to pay full crystals to unlock the challenges, because here is a human female level 80 for them. They don't need to tier 4 here. They just need to buy the uniform, spend some materials on her, and she's gonna be able to progress through stage 59 of Null. That's really nice. I would like to have another type, but still, I'm not gonna tier 4 this, I'm not gonna tier 4 nothing, I'm gonna hold my materials until it's completely necessary. My Iron Man is cool, like tier 4, but even if I had him level 80, I could do the content. So I'm really happy for her, because she's a human female, and I'm gonna be able to complete 100 seconds in stage 59 perhaps. Of Null, I'm clearing now with Jane, level 70. She's quite good, but there is no way I'm gonna do the 100 challenge, so that's why I dropped doing it. Okay, the Awaken skill feels like the same. That's really cool in my opinion, the Megazord thing there with the Power Rangers around was really cool. I hope that this skill gonna be cancelable, so you can press it, canceling, and use your rotation, because that's gonna be really cool. That's the only bad thing in this skill. There is less hit than the others, and they are saying that they increasing them, but it's gonna, they didn't change the effects, but I hope they change how fast the skill drops. And sorry if you're hearing raining, there is raining and lighting down. Thor is coming to my town, as it seems. And yes, all this stuff really cool, but we have to see it in the actually in the game. This dude here, perhaps he's gonna be the speed meta, but they fixed also Kamala Khan. Kamala Khan was combat in the start, but after they swap it in the speed, so we were getting 2 speed types tier 3 and 1 tier 3 basically and 1 awaken, new uniforms. So they are gonna have a lot of value for World Boss Legend when at the moment the best case scenario is like Black Widow, which is not good, Makari, which is really good but it's 1.5 year character, Kate Bishop, it's more than 6 months. So yes, we're gonna have better characters than Makari and Kate Bishop in the game as it seems for speed type, and that's gonna be Kamala Khan and this dude, I'm not sure. The numbers feels really nice, all this stuff he's getting, it's really cool, but we have to see it in the game. And yes, here is the thing they did, they make her human, because yes, it's kind of accurate, but in the series we learned that she is mutant at the end, and it was an inhuman that could help you in the story mode, I mean in the dispatch thing challenges, but now she can't. So it's really weird, but I really enjoy the stuff that she gets. She gets like a CDP of destruction with a CDP of energy without the proc. What I mean, she getting chain hit, ignore dodge, guard break immunity, and she's getting more all attack in her uniform. She's getting a lot of stuff that makes her feels like the ultimate, you know, accumulation 1.3%. That's really important, and accumulation of the damage dealt, so you can spam your skills after you do your third skill and you're getting even more buff. Fifth skill got a berserk buff. She feels really cool, a world boss legend killer. And yes, we have to see, her tier 3 feels like a skill that you can't really cancel because she's standing there and hitting with her hands. Feels like Mr. Fantastic skill, you know, where he's dropping his hands. If you cancel Mr. Fantastic tier 3, you're losing all the damage. If that's not the case, she looks really promising, but if that's the case, feels like more for World Boss Legend and not ABX, because in ABX you need to spam every single tier 3, like Luna's tier 3, you spam it, okay, you're getting all the damage, but it's really cool, you know. The tier 4, I mean, the tier 4 skill of Blue Dragon looks dope, only because she's doing damage. The buffs he's getting, it's completely garbage. I mean, 65% all attack you could get from a berserk buff in your 5th skill, it's cool, but doing 1000 of energy attack damage, while in the same time here normal skills doing 85% energy attack. So yes, normal skills do numbers like that. Okay, let's see something else. Let's see. Yeah, fire damage 75% of physical attack. We're talking about 1000. So it's gonna be like one shot. She's gonna one shot people with her 4th skill. So we have to see how this is gonna work. Her stuff here, her artifact looks lame, but still, all attack, ignore diff, ignore dodge, cool for World Boss Legend. Works for me. His guy, oh my god, this is totally insane for PvP. You can do a team up with him and her and doing crazy stuff in timeline battle or alliance conquest. This looks dope for Sunbird. And Kamala Khan is getting a lot of damage against supervillains and decreased damage against supervillains. So it's something balanced but something lame. It's cool because you don't really need this stuff to play the game, you know, only for PvP perhaps. And they say that they fix everything except of course the main problem we have, which is wall GBR cooldown on the skills of the characters when you're swapping. That's bad, yeah, sure. And sorry, this I can't right now. So let's run through the content, guys. The World Boss Ultimate. Okay, listen to me. When you're fighting, let's go one by one. When you're fighting Proxima Midnight, you need to bring some. This world boss got some specific stuff she's doing, and how you can see them. When you're pressing, oh, you can't press on the world boss right now. Yes, they swap it. Yes, we had an explanation. Oh yes, the explanation, I think it's here. Yes, when you come here, she says that there is some stuff. Poison, okay, this is random things, and also she used to say that you would like, yes, okay, you're less debuff, okay, there's nothing, there's nowhere in the game, Oh, it's a tip. Yes, this boss has high energy defense, use character with physical attack. So yes, there is in the game actually. So Proxima needs to go against her with physical attack characters. So you need to form a team that the main source of damage is physical attack, like Moon Knight. Moon Knight is really good against Proxima Midnight. For Proxima, that's the whole case. You just need physical attackers. For Black Dwarf, you can come here, press this again, and you can see there is a tip for this, energy attack. So only energy attack, physical attack, energy attackers can attack to this boss and have all the damage. These characters looks like my boy here, Doctor Strange. And yes, as you can see, he got energy attack. And his skills doing energy damage. Can you see that? Energy damage here. If your character got energy attack but he don't have energy damage and he got elemental damage, like Storm, the girl here, as you can see, it's lighting damage. Lighting, it's an element. Cold damage, it's an element. This kind of character is not working good against Call Obsidian. So you want to go to figure out which of your characters is physical attack or energy attack and go through to go against with these two specific, Black Dwarf and Proxima. From the other side, Corvus got the pretty much, it takes damage from everyone, but he got high dodge. So you need to bring ignored dodge. He is kind of more effective to go against him with speed types, but the others is also working. And the point here is to go and find a leadership, which looks like this one. If you put this leadership, it's ignore target's dodge rate by 50%. If you can't find a leadership yourself, okay, you're going here and you're going for this skill, agent. Ignore target dodge by 20%. If you have more than 60%, you're cool. You don't really need way more. So you have to consider building some characters like these two, the only tier 2 or level 60 in World Boss Ultimate, just to have this striker ability. The rest of the characters, I mean, there is like not Scarlet, Ebonimo. Ebonimo takes only for elemental damage characters, like the characters I saw you before, like Storm. You can see here there is this tip, energy attack and elemental damage. So he needs energy attack and elemental damage. There is some characters like this one, Ghost Panther, that is doing damage to him as fire, as elemental, but that's pretty much for it. For Thanos, he is really hard, and you need to know that in the second part, the ignore defense skills is not working. So, and also he needs some the same dodge like Corvus. You need to have that, and double attack, immune to all debuffs. Yes, see, they are saying just that, but you need some ignore dodge also for this world boss. And for the rest, for the mutants, I would, okay, Super Giant also got her own stuff here you need to read, and these tips, yeah, universal type characters can be effective. Okay, you can really use everything. In my opinion, I'm using whatever when I was playing with here, but if you have some universals, they're gonna do more. Quicksilver is pretty much like Corvus. He got a lot of dodge, so you won't ignore dodge or combat type to take advantage of the typing. But in my opinion, guys, just do World Boss Ultimate or World Boss Legend. If you can't go for World Boss Legend farm daily, it's better. For the rest of the X-Men, it's kind of pretty much you can go and read yourself, it's not something important. And for the rest of the World Boss Legend, there is only one thing you need to care generally. For Null, Gore, Ultron, it's 3 of them, you need 60% ignore dodge, but mainly you want to find it through your strikers. Your strikers must be at least tier 2, and these strikers must have the 20% ignore dodge I was seeing you. But you have to consider that there is multiple characters that gives you ignore dodge through skills, like this little girl here. If you go to her uniform and see, there is ignore dodge here, whereas, yes, as you can see here, yes, ignore dodge 30%. So if you have a team up and you have Fox on it, you need 30% from this and at least 2 strikers with 20%. You don't want to waste the leadership for ignored dodge, but if you can't find yourself something, you eventually gonna do it. And that's why people feels like CDP of Energy or Mighty Distraction is really good for World Boss Legend, cause helps you cap the ignored dodge you need from the start, and you need more than 60% most of the times. For Mephisto from the other side, there is no issue. You can use whatever character you want, and you of course you know that he is a blast type, so if you use a combo type, you're gonna have a disadvantage. So you need to be smart. The rest of the characters are universal, but this one, it's a blue blast type, so you need to care about that also. Universals and speed types gonna have an advantage against him, but the main thing I want to advise you having into your roster is some characters with this buff. If you put this striker in the team up, you're getting 20% fire resist with only one striker. So if you are really unlucky and you have cards like me, but in this case you are lucky because you already have 36% fire resist from your cards, with 2 more strikers you can have yourself 76%. So if the boss is doing you 1000 damage, it's doing only 200. So it's really important for you to have at least 80% fire resist through your cards, through your strikers. So you could sacrifice some damage to stay alive, because this fire attack sometimes is so annoying that can one-shot you. And if you have fire resist, you can do whatever you want, you know, it's really cool. And for generally advices for all this World Boss Ultimate and World Boss Legend for a mediocre account, for a new player, Raids is gonna work like the best one on every single content, World Boss Ultimate, World Boss Legend. But if you are like 20% peers, 15% peers and more, and you want to progress through Null, Mephisto, or you know, Ultron, Gore, all these characters feels like they're taking more damage through Mighty Energy, because Mighty Energy gives you more peers, so you can concentrate one hit better than the Raids, because Raids feels like the more peers you have, the less value is against World Boss Legend, because the buff Pierce is giving you, it's similar to Raids. So if you're full capped on Pierce like me, Raids feels to work worse than an Energy. But for a new account, Raids is gonna be the best for you, in my opinion. So the next stuff you need to check, it's like to having one leadership, which gives you attack, and one support, and it has to do completely with your roster, you know. This is a really good leadership, gives you 25%, but also gives you a support buff like this, 50% and 25, it's like 75, and you have here giving you 65 here. So you want to find a leadership character like Crescent, and Crescent attack power is increased by a lot, but you can't really see this right down here on the attack, on the team attack. So yes, you feel like if I have this team, I have more team attack, but it's not working like that. In this case here, we're seeing if you do that, you're doing great, because you got this kind of leadership. But I'm saying that these buffs here you're getting from all this applies to hero allies, applies to its buffs that you can't really see here. You're only on this screen, you're only understanding them through the gameplay. So yes, that was it, the tip of the day for new players and free to play, and generally, you know, everyone. Let me know how you feel about it. Do you knew that? Is anything that you were missing and you're doing wrong in your World Boss Ultimate and World Boss Legend? Let me know how you feel about the patch notes, the new stuff we're getting into the game, and all this. I'm thinking about to do, you know, some tips for new players, and there is an idea in the table, me doing a new account and showing you how I progress through to build my cards and all this stuff. Kind of live, like Big Brother, but me playing and speaking while I'm playing, not something specific. But yes, we're gonna figure out. Drop down below your comments and tell me your opinion. Smash the like button, subscribe, and let me know what else you want, bro. What else you want? What else you want? See you. Have a nice update.